We keeps it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, KoEd Ken folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. My name is Eddie, aka E-Dub. Her name is Kourtney, also known as Coco. This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel's all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants. And tonight we're going to be talking about Married to Medicine, episode 2 of season 13. I'm lying, I don't know what season it is.
Yeah, the show's like 13.
I'm sorry, I took your name.
So if you're brand new to this channel and subscribe yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit the like button and all that good stuff. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Now, I want to say this before we get into it. So It was on the blogs that Heavenly had put out a tweet.
Here we go again.
We ain't on Twitter no more, honey. We is on Blue Sky. So she put out a tweet and she was talking about that Simone had said what Simone said on Watch What Happens Live. And because of what Simone said, that she was finna go in on Simone. Simone called and was like, girl, you know, we had to put on for season 12 for the next season and stuff. And so she was like, I don't care nothing about that, but I'm finna go in and I'm finna go in on Cisa and everybody else. Well, what she said on Watch What Happens Live, what she said was that I think Andy asked a question about do she think that Damon cheated or whatever. And Simone was like, I really truly don't, I can't say that. I can't put nothing past nobody just because of the way they look. She was like, sometimes you look at people and you think that they ain't gonna cheat because of the way they look. And so she was like, I can't put nothing past nobody. So, you know, she's saying, I know Heavenly gonna stop talking to me for like a couple of weeks or days or whatever, but I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I can see what Dr. Simone is saying. I don't know Damon. I never met the man. I've never been in that man's presence. But from what I can see on the TV set, he seemed like the type of dude that wouldn't do nothing like that. He feels, to me, I feel like he'll feel like he got too much to lose to go out there and do something like that. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He could be the dog of the dogs of the doggers. Okay, I don't know, but from what I can see, from my opinion, the feeling I get that he wouldn't do nothing like that. Cause yeah, man, you supposed to be a highly esteemed doctor, man. You're not trying to lose all that because you're out there cheating. Because people can set you up, take pictures of you while you sleep, and try to blackmail you and stuff like that. So why put yourself in that position? But I'm just saying that's just what I know. But he could be out there laying it down, spreading it wide. I don't know.
Because doctors, like Simone, it don't matter the way you look or whatever. Anybody can cheat. Anybody is acceptable to cheat. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if they the president or whatever career they may hold, whether it's high esteem or low esteem, they can cheat.
Well, my job, I can't cheat. I can't afford to cheat my job.
Yeah, because of the person you are.
No, it's also my career path.
Whatever. So anyway, what was that?
Oh, he like I'm the president.
So anyway, and I just think that they're just going by if Damon just looking at, hey, you know me, you know my character and all that stuff, whatever, that's not what I do. But still, you can't put nothing past nobody. But anyway, so Cisa and Simone are having a conversation. They talking about, Quad arriving.
I can see Cisa cheating.
And talking about Quad arriving, unannounced and all that stuff, whatever. And he was like, listen, I just wanted y'all to mend fences. And so she was like, yeah, it seemed like you got, not a thing for Quad, but.
So that's his buddy.
Yeah. Quad, your favorite. So he was like, hold up, I did the same thing for Jackie. So when you and Jackie was on the outs, I did the same thing. I wanted you and Jackie to get back together and mend fences too. So, and they all been friends, for a long time. Even Simone said that Quad done been around
years.
Yeah, and she done met her mama, she done been around her kids and all that stuff, whatever. So it was like they used to be very, very close at one point, So Dr. G and Sweet Tea, they go out to dinner, honey. She found that dinner on the TikTok. She did like I did, honey. Found that restaurant on the TikTok.
Yeah, which won't be around long for after January 1st. Go ahead.
So anyway, but he said she was just, they talked about each other looks and all that stuff, whatever. And so he said he liked her little nerdy look, like when she wear her glasses and stuff. So that, that turned him on. Honey.
He'll be look, he got a little fetish, you know what I'm saying? And he trying to play it out with his wife. They trying to role play right in front of us.
So they talked about heavily and the stuff that she was saying, on the YouTube. I don't know if Heavenly doing the reviews or not this season. I don't really care.
She needs to stay off social media, man. I'm telling you, because every time she gets on social media, it's some kind of mess she's spouting, or some kind of rumors she trying to do. Yeah, she trying to destroy some of my careers, and it just Heavily you do too much.
She really do. And Dr. G was just saying that, he was just trying to. He really disappointed at Dr. Damon and how he really and truly don't
reel her in.
Yeah,
basically, yeah. And here's the thing, I know your wife is the own grown person. I get that, but once you married, in my opinion, you represent a brand, and that's just my personal opinion. So if I'm out there doing something stupid, I'm going to embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? Because, Kourtney husband doing same way with, Dr. Damon and Heavenly, man. Dr. Damon, reel your wife in, man. Because, I know you go, well, I ain't got nothing to do with the women. They going to do what they want to do. But that's your wife, man. And she out there spreading nonsense about somebody else's career and trying to damage their career. And especially if it's not true. And they say, baby, no, you don't need to do that. That's come on, that's uncalled for,
Yeah, it's calling him a tweet now about him being a pedophile and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If somebody sue her, but then I bet you Damon will tell her, listen, you need to stop that. But to me,
it
seems like Damon is good with not knowing. I don't get into girls' miss. I don't know what Heavenly be doing. It's like he like to be ignorant of the facts so that he won't know all the stuff that's going on.
That's a good point.
But you want somebody to check for you and be like, man, I ain't no cheater.
Yeah.
You ain't checking for him to say, no, Greg ain't no pedophile. I can't believe that was said about you because I know your character. So you want somebody to big up for you, but you ain't doing the same. And you said before, I think Heavenly said, Damon don't watch the show. He's not on social media. He don't none of that stuff. But what I'm saying is that I think he wants to be ignorant to what's going on.
Yeah, because like what you said, if you don't know, you're not. I forget to say it. You know, but
what you don't know won't hurt you.
Right, basically, and you're right. That's what he's doing. But still, I know some of that stuff gets back to him.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it does, he needs to go to Heaven and say, hey, did you say this?
Right.
And she said, yeah. She talking a little sweet Alvin Chipmunk voice.
Hey,
and then he gonna say, well, you don't even do that. If it's not true, stop doing that because you hurting somebody else's marriage. You hurting somebody else's career.
Okay,
don't do that.
Okay, Daddy.
I don't do it. Now the only time, like you say, he checked her when she did something right in front of him and he couldn't refute it. So he had to check her right then. You know what I'm saying?
I think that it was a round of applause. Give a round of applause everywhere.
And to me, when he did check her that time and she fell in place, that tells me he do have some kind of control over Heaven. He can do it, but he refused to do it all the time.
Yep. It's like a child running loose. You know what I'm saying? She called him daddy. What is you, the daughter? Yeah. And the daddy let the spoiled daughter do what she want to do.
That chipmunk voice get on my nerves, man. Like then she get around other people, cussing
them out. That be.
Stop acting like you 10 years old. Go ahead.
Okay, so then they showed the scene with Heavenly and Damon having a conversation. And Damon said that it seemed like ever since Dr. G done got married, he done switched up on him and stuff like that. So, because he got a new wife.
He's saying that because he felt like Dr. G should have kind of said, hey, I know my boy Damon hasn't cheated. That's why he said he switched up. But Dr. G said, I can't say that about you because you're not looking out for me.
In other words.
Right, basically that's what he's saying. How can I look out for you and check people saying bad things about you when you're not doing it for me? So I can get, on this subject here, I'm team Dr. G. Go ahead.
So the next thing, Jackie got, Cash Doll. Y'all probably know who she is. I
don't know.
I've heard of her. I don't know. I may have heard a song. I don't know.
Who Cash Doll? I must get old because I never heard of her in my life.
You can tell that BBS still showing through their pregnancy, honey. But so she is. Jackie was talking about, black women got a high risk. Pregnancy. Jackie.
She trying to redeem herself. Let her be. She's trying to redeem herself.
Don't say nothing about that, girl, because the people's not listening. They don't want to hear nothing from you about all of that. The celebrities come to you for whatever reason, and all that. So I don't know to be on camera, or they just trust you, or whatever the case
show
may
a little
be.
Grace.
But yeah, I was like,
You're not gonna show a little grace.
I was like, Jackie, don't say nothing about that. Hey, I ain't forget about it, but here she goes, still one time. It's a hot. Don't do that. Don't do that. The people stealing their feelings about that. So let's move on.
She made a mistake.
So KoEd is riding around in a Rolls Royce, but she got a chauffeur. She has 2 people in the back. So what she's doing, she's going from house to house, and she's passing out invitations, inviting them to her birthday party.
So like a Paris Moulin Rouge birthday party.
Moulin Rouge.
What is it? Moulin. Okay. I think it is. I know I got it wrong, y'all. Y'all ain't got to type in the comments. Yeah, bro. Trust me, ain't
watching. So she pulled up at Simone's house and get an invitation to her. At her doctor, at her doctor's office. And so she was like, hold up, well, what KoEd at? So KoEd, they come out, KoEd, get out the Rolls Royce and stuff like that, and they hug and stuff. So, KoEd got to be so over the top extra.
That's who she is.
That's who she is. And hey, it is what it is. It don't bother me. Well, sometimes it do when she be doing way too much, talking on that microphone and all that stuff, whatever. But that's who she is. She like to spend money. She like to let y'all know she got money. Don't matter no divorce or nothing like that. KoEd says she got her man and she got money. So the next stop she going to, what we see, is Dr. Contessa. But Sweet Tea over Dr. Contessa's house, and they having a conversation. They talking about, Heavenly being on YouTube and stuff. Contessa at one point fell out with Heavenly, still at, they kind of not on the
same page.
Yeah. And so, I guess Sweet Tea found somebody that, hey, cannot like Heavenly like she don't like Heavenly. So they linked up and they talked and stuff, because I'm quite sure Sweet Tea has not been like around Contessa like that. Contessa been brought back to the show and all that stuff, whatever. So they need somebody to film with. So KoEd pull up and invite Contessa, because somebody ring the door and the lady said, "You've been invited, la 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 la." And then she said, "What KoEd?" So KoEd gave her a hug and said, "Here's your invitation," and all that stuff. She said, "Well, T in the house, she gonna get one too?"
Well, I gotta go.
KoEd said, "Yeah, did rain? You say rain? I gotta get up out of here."
Gotta go. And Sweet Tea in the door looking like a lost puppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, huh.
Okay, I see y'all. What about me?
Yeah.
Basically, but come on, Sweet Tea. You knew you wasn't gonna get invited. Come on, let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I
thought that they was all right, but I think it was that reunion that really pushed it. KoEd, no, I ain't finna, because Sweet Tea had a lot of stuff to say, and all the little small stuff.
But then again, I'm with Dr. Jackie on here with this one right here. Why would you invite your ex-husband, girlfriend to your party?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Well, I think, to me, this is one of those rare things. They all filming the show. Like, KoEd came to her bridal shower.
That was unexpected, though. Because she didn't get invited. What's her name? Phaedra brought her. You know what I'm saying? So that's a different ball game.
So the lady, as they pull off and stuff, like, because I think they show where Sweet Tea was like, "Yeah, I ain't get an invite, but that's okay. It's cool,
I didn't want to go anyway."
That's what she said.
Yeah, and then she went to bed in the bathroom crying. She couldn't invite me.
So the lady asked, "Who was that?" "Oh, lady that was in the doorway with them glasses on."
KoEd, can we find KoEd? How much you pay that woman to say that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need to pay that woman to throw some shade. That's Sweet Tea.
KoEd said, I ain't inviting her, that she married to my ex and all that stuff, whatever. So yeah, And then on the confession, Quad was like, yeah, she married to my ex, she in my old house and all that stuff. Like, I'm not inviting her. I was like, girl, you knew that the last season she was there. You know what I'm saying? But you went there and gave her a gift and all that stuff.
Me personally, since after I saw what Quad had going on at the party, who she had at the party, I would invite Sweet Tea, so Sweet Tea can see her new man.
Oh yeah, I would.
You know what I'm saying? I reeled in her face.
Yeah, I
you know what I'm
would
saying?
Then
I
Quad
got a younger man too. Yeah,
Quad extra. So she would have really amped it up.
She said, I got a younger man and he's finer than my ex. Yeah, man, she should have did that. She should have invited Sweet Tea and called. I think that dude probably Sweet Tea age.
So Toya and Simone and Contessa, they getting ready, to go to Quad's event. And Contessa tell them that, Sweet Tea didn't get no invite and stuff. And Toya was like, in her confession, Toya was like, yeah, Quad said, she was okay with Dr. G moving on, but it don't seem like she okay with, all that stuff with her. I don't think that that's the case.
I agree with you. I don't think that's
I don't think that that's the case. I think Quad is okay with him moving on, but I just think there was a lot of shots fired at that reunion. And Sweet Tea in her mouth was saying a lot of smart stuff. Now, I don't know if Quad was doing some stuff behind the scenes that we didn't see, but I didn't see Quad doing no stuff. No, she throw a little shade here and there, but I don't know. It just seemed like Sweet Tea was so amped up against Quad. And, then Dr. G saying the stuff that he was saying, and, it seemed like some feeling was there that he still felt for Quad.
Anything, I think Dr. G still got some feelings.
Yeah.
I think Quad is over it, but I think Dr. G, he still got some feelings for Quad, in my opinion.
Yeah, I do too. So, and then they also were talking about Simone need to apologize and stuff, and that Quad wants the apology not for what was done, whatever, but for Napa when y'all dismissed her and kicked her to the curb and said,
You're playing ticket on Spirit, so get him back to
get out of here. So that's what it seemed like. And then Simone, she adamant like, I ain't do nothing wrong. I just told the truth.
Simone, you did do something wrong.
So Simone,
that was too rough in my opinion.
It really was. Simone be like the mouthpiece. She don't mind being the mouthpiece, honey. And then also Quad was like, well, I deserve an apology. Y'all wanted me to give an apology. Nah. Sometimes I think Quad didn't deserve it. I think Quad was doing way too much, sometimes. That time when she was saying, Toya, did you break in the Neela house?
Yeah, that was too much. Yeah, like, she crossed the line.
Oh, yeah. It was some stuff she was doing way too much, and you could just tell it was like she was doing it to have another season on the show.
But the Napa thing, I think that was too far.
I do too.
Yeah, y'all had to fly away. Y'all had her to fly way out to California to tell her that she's not welcome there and fly her back out. Y'all could have did that before she got on the plane leaving Atlanta.
And to sit down and talk to her.
Right.
And say, you got to get up out of here. Yeah, it was. So they all arrived at the event, and, with Simone, Contessa, I think Toya, all of them, they had to ask, like, okay, all right, we see what Quad, Quad got to be always over the top and stuff like that. So they was asking, who are you? And the lady was like, I'm the owner. They said, oh, okay, well, well, who paid? Did they ask who paid for this? Who put this together and stuff like that? And so the lady said, Quad's boyfriend. Now,
the thing is, I kind of blame Quad on this one right here. She wants to be back in the group. She said, I'm changed, because the problem with the group is that Quad is so secretive, you know what I'm saying?
And she didn't come around.
Until like when it's time to film. And now, once again, she's doing the same old. Nah, she's supposed to have been dating this guy for a whole year, and nobody in the group knew about this guy.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And the fact, and I do get it because some of y'all said in the comments, the fact that Quad had said that the sister circles was her close friends and all that stuff, whatever.
They're your close friends. They should know you got
the sister circle. Now it's another show. When she was on another show, on that daytime talk show, whatever. So she kind of dissed them, put them to the side. She wasn't communicating with. She was coming back only to film. She was trying to call a little bit time, so she was just on the outs with them, and I get it. Heck, if you ain't talking to me, you don't have to talk to me. You ain't got to conjure up no friendship or nothing like that. Nobody wants anything that's fake and not organic. So, KoEd even Heavenly didn't even know that the girl had a boyfriend. And she's supposed to be the closest one to her.
I think when I think when Quad and Dr. G, separated, I think that's when she kind of distanced herself from the group.
Mm-hmm.
As long as her and Dr. G was together, she's kind of around the group more, But then I get it, you don't have nothing in common with that group because you're not with that person that belongs. That's the linchpin to that group, which was Dr. G.
Yeah.
So.
So the guys meeting up, and all the guys meet up, and they come in one by one, whatever. And Cecil just saying, "Well, listen, Dr. G, I'm glad that your wife didn't go because your ex-wife, throwing this party and stuff like that or whatever. And I'm glad she didn't ask her to come because I'm quite sure it would have been awkward and stuff." And so they start talking about what.
Who?
The guys.
Basically, it was basically the main thing out of that scene was that Dr. Damien and Dr. G kind of bumped heads. And Dr. G is basically saying, Heavenly, she goes in on people, and you really, basically, Dr. Damien, you don't check her.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's what Damien said, why are you so sensitive? And I'm like, Dr. G said, how can I be sensitive? Your wife is going around telling people bad things about me.
Yep.
And I'm like trying to stand up for myself. You call that sensitive? Which I kind of agree with that. You're going to drag my name through the mud. I'm going to say something,
Mm-hmm.
And basically.
And Dr. G was just saying, your wife came from my business. Like she came from my profession and stuff like that. And I get it that, the wives be just saying stuff when we get in their business, but she came from my business.
Right. Then Damien said something about, I guess Damien sends patients to Dr. G for, to help him out. And Damien said, okay, if you got beef with me, that's fine, but don't make the patient suffer.
Right.
And Dr. G said basically, and I'm not trying to make them suffer. I just don't have time for them right now. I'm busy like that.
I think he's trying to make them suffer.
I really do too. I think that was weak sauce right there. I think him being busy. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that the people surrounding that, the patients and whatnot, has to suffer because
of Heavenly.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Heavenly can be so freaking toxic sometimes.
She can.
And to me, I'm with Dr. G. Damon, check your wife, reel her in, man. Say something to her, And that's Dr. G's biggest point. Mm-hmm. That's his biggest beef.
I don't know who said it, but somebody said Heavenly gets along with everybody. They said, hold up, no, nobody did.
No, Daniel said that.
Oh,
said that. And Curtis said, what? Then I think Eugene said, you sure you feeling well, brother? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Heavenly don't get along with everybody.
At all. And I was just saying, is Dr. Damon living in some kind of fantasy
Is it
world?
Delusional?
Yeah. Because when Dr. G said something, he was like, don't talk about my wife like that. But your wife talk about everybody. So you can't tell me not to talk about your wife when your wife talk. What makes her excluded? Is she the Lord Almighty that she can't be talked about?
I really think Damon is kind of delusional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't say he's scared of Heavenly. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that. But I think he looks at Heavenly from a different perspective that we don't see.
I think Heavenly manipulates him. Daddy, she do all that stuff like a dad, like a daughter and a dad.
It's kind of weird and sick to me, to be honest with you.
Because it's like, she manipulates the situation. She go and change the narrative.
What she's doing.
Oh yeah,
she knows exactly what she's doing.
She go and change the narrative and make it seem like everybody's against her, and she is not the person.
She's the type of person to throw a rock and hide her hand. Okay. She will get the mess started and play the victim. Mm-hmm. And Damien don't see that, man, because like you said, she do all this stuff. Oh, Daddy, I'm sorry. Ooh, and he's like, come on, man, you can't fall. I know that's your wife. Y'all been together for a long period of time, but even your wife have flaws. You have to see it. And I'm with Dr. G on this, man. You gotta check your wife, especially when it's starting to affect my career. It's starting to affect my business. You gotta check her, man.
And I don't blame Dr. G for not referring or doing no patients to get your wife in check. She tried to damage my business. You think we finna have a professional relationship together? No. So the girls are asking Kourtney, we heard you got a man and all that stuff, whatever, and Kourtney was like,
who called man is? Every dude walk into the club.
Yeah.
That's her man right there. That's her man. I don't know. Contessa said, Kourtney like him young, and I don't know how young this dude is, but it seems like he is.
Dr.G ain't young, is he?
No, he's older.
Okay.
I think after Dr.G, I think she
like him young.
Yeah.
So the girls was asking, different guys or whatever. So Kourtney come out, she got to showboat and, she been introduced and she got to open the doors and, all that stuff or whatever. She tried to twerk a little bit, but
her knees ain't doing
Heavenly said ain't her knees. I said, I think because she got a man there, honey. She ain't finna do all that stuff. You see that she was a little more covered up.
I'm trying to wonder, who's more extra, Kourtney or Phaedra?
I don't know.
Put in the comment. Who y'all think is more extra, Kourtney or Phaedra? Because Phaedra, she can be real extra too.
She can. So she introduced her man. She said he the one did all of this or whatever. So she cried. Y'all know Kourtney got to do a little cry and all that stuff, whatever. So she thanked him. They've been together for a year. And evidently they stay together because something about
Kourtney got a man at home.
Yeah, and then so he was saying something about this my best friend and we ain't spent too many nights apart. We always together. And him was like, dang. So when I was calling her, when she had him in the bathroom, like when? Because I talked to her all the time and I didn't know she had no man.
Well, some people good about keeping their business to themselves.
Mm-hmm. I think the Kourtney said, yeah, ladies, I know y'all see that it's one person that's not here and all that stuff or whatever. So, which was Sweet Tea. But yeah, so anyway, the ladies is happy for Kourtney that she got a man and stuff. And Simone just saying that she just come around, every now and then. So, that's who Kourtney is and stuff. So, good for her. But yeah, that was the end of Married to Medicine. I said Married at First Sight. Married to Medicine. And, they already showed us that this going to be a season. So Dr.G and what's her core man name, whatever his name, we're going to see that they get into it, have
King.
words. His name King.
King, yeah.
Ooh,
yeah, I thought so. Who named themselves King? Didn't find out his last name is King.
His name King?
No, he probably just going by his last name. King.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Kourtney look happy. Hey, congratulations to her. I remember when I think Heavenly and her was on the live and he had bought her that Bentley. And she posted, I think he posted what, pull up in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, she looked ecstatic and happy, honey. That's what she needs. That's what she wants.
I don't know what that dude do for a living, man. He's a football player, athlete, or what?
I don't know, but she done brought the man on TV because who was that said, I think Heaven, well, Google him and find out this. Once you put your man on TV, the folks gonna be and went through him and see what he do and stuff. So yeah. But anyway, on that note, y'all, that's all we got. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment. And don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Deuces. Hey!